Good morning, everybody. Probably only far the lure of hosting a breakfast show and taking a load of money off Cool FM or getting a haircut is getting me out of bed this early. It is like this is what Northern Ireland's first haircut, Alana, has to be up there.
Absolutely. I have to keep it looking good for everybody, honestly.
Yes, so it's her fault basically. If anybody wants to know.
It was like shearing a sheep. Yeah. You want to see him a few minutes ago when he came in. Oh dear.
Yeah. So it already feels like I've lost about 20 stone, which is great.
Absolutely. You have to go home and weigh yourself.
I know. That's the first thing I'm doing after this is I'm getting on the scales to see, because there is about a stone's worth of hair on the floor right now. No lies, but it feels just great to have it whacked off, and I'm sure
good to be sitting in the chair.
It is brilliant to be sitting in the chair. In fact, this is it's the countdown has been on probably now for the best part of what, four and a half months.
Yeah.
When we last open.
Christmas Eve was our last day open. Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve.
Mad,
crazy.
Mad. It feels like Santa's coming again this morning. Excited.
What's it like to be back in to open those shutters this morning for the
Absolute
first time?
favourite, really good. The feeling was just amazing.
Yeah.
But just seeing everybody again, you know, I was just stuck in the house, not seeing anybody. This is part of the job, making people look good and feel good as well. So buzzing.
And of course, you should be well used to it by now, because how many times have hairdressers reopened and closed in the past year?
Like four times. I think I'm counting 4 times now. So getting back in, making sure everything's set up properly, getting used to wearing all this again.
I know.
You know, but it's good, at least nobody will recognise me, so it's fine.
And I suppose as well that when you think about it, in many ways, as long as this lockdown has been, it's slightly easier maybe this time round, is it? Because at least you know what the expectations are in terms of all this PPA and sanitising. And
it's much easier this time around. The only thing is just making sure everybody's booked in properly. Because when you don't have a specific date, it's very difficult to get your appointments booked in, because then you have to shift them to that date. So we got everybody sorted, which is great. So that would be the only thing that would kind of be a bit of pressure for hairdressers and the beauty industry as well, just to get people booked in properly, and you know. But everything else, dead on.
And what about how busy has it been on the phones and stuff? Is it getting wall to wall?
Wall to wall, which is fabulous, which is great. But we get a lot of people that, you know, that are ringing us to talk to us as well. Our phone lines have been open since the 24th of December. So we've had a lot of people come in or not come in, on the phone talking to us, just to ask us how we are and how they are. So it's just keeping up the communication with the customers as well.
Because it's not just the haircut, is it? But it's the whole sort of, you say, like, social side of being able to come in and speak to another human being like I am right now.
Absolutely.
See another human being, have that chat, catch up, and have a bit of a yarn. And again, it was one of those things that a lot of, you know, it was always there with probably your gig, but a lot of people maybe took it for granted. And then when it wasn't there to do, you miss it. You miss the chance to come in and have a yarn.
Absolutely. Because this is our family-run business, you know, we treat everybody like they're part of our family. We have the crack, you know, everybody gets slagged, you know, it's good fun, but you miss that. You miss actually the social, you know, connection with somebody, because a lot of people, everybody's stuck in the house. We're not talking to people, so it's great to be back. And you know, I love people, so it's good.
You have to get back into the flow again of human etiquette and conversation etiquette, and you know, having those sort of real person-to-person interactions again, because this has been a long one, hasn't it?
This has been the longest one.
Yeah. Do you think this has been the toughest? Does it feel like it's been the toughest one, given that this has pretty much been like from Christmas to now, well after Easter, we're almost at May Day.
Yeah.
It feels like, you know, last year, you know, whenever the lockdown was on, it was brighter, it was maybe sunnier.
Absolutely.
It was kind of newer as well, whereas this just has felt dark, hasn't it?
Yeah. Me personally, this has been my worst one. I've struggled mentally and physically for this one, because it has been dark, it's been grey, it's been gloomy, but today's looking like a good day.
It is looking good, looking nice.
Can't wait for the beer gardens to open.
That's it. And of course, this time round, when the beer garden's open, we'll all be looking beautiful, because
of course,
the last time, if you recall, the hairdressers, for whatever reason, close contact opened after hospitality. Do you remember?
Yeah, that's right. That's
So-
right. Which, you know, everybody was going to the bar looking shaggy and not having their
Yeah.
hair done, but at least this time everybody was
We're looking
lovely.
beautiful. We're
Yeah.
looking wonderful. Ready to
Absolutely.
go.
So it's all good.
I did a poll on our Facebook, and apparently 40% of people in Northern Ireland on the poll said that they still couldn't get in to get a hair
Oh,
appointment.
really?
Yeah. So,
No way.
so with that in mind, I mean, I don't imagine you guys will have much. You're not expecting to have much free time over the
No,
next
not
over the
at
summer.
all. Not at all. Not at all. But you know what? Bring it on, because we just have to see as many people as safely as we can.
And just Alana, if you will, talk me through quickly, what people can expect when they come back in to the salon this time round. They sit down in the chair I'm in now. Is there going to be anything different from last time, or indeed even just a reminder of what's ahead? Because again, it has been. This is the first time you guys have been open all year. Do you even say that?
Yeah, it's so weird to even
It's
say
weird
that.
to even
Yeah,
say
it's so
it.
weird.
You haven't been open in 2021.
Well, the only thing that would be different is obviously you get to see us again, which is good. But safety first, constantly safety first. We do have to wear our masks and our visors, and everybody has to get their hair shampooed just to keep everything safe, and everybody will be spaced out.
Yeah.
But we've been doing that, from the start. So really, we just come in, we'll have a good crack, and it'll be good to see everybody again. That's it.
Yeah, and it feels good to have the load off as well. I can say, are you expecting a few? I mean,
A few sheep.
I was
yes.
going, well, a few
Yes.
sheep. What would you rather have though? Would you rather have sheep, or would you rather have the hack jobs? That's the question.
Well, that is actually a good question. I think, a lot of people actually, because they've been growing their hair for such a long time, will actually like their hair long. And it's good to experiment, and a lot of people have been experimenting with their hair. Now, there has been a few disasters that we've had to, me personally, I've got a few pictures sent to me on Facebook and asking for advice or whatever. So my advice either was to shave it off or let it grow, So it'll be interesting to see people's barbering skills when they come through the door. So it'll be good. I'm excited. Bring it on.
Ready for it?
I am ready for
This
it.
woman is pumped up
I am
and
ready
ready
for it.
And here, you're brave taking on me as the first one, because
I know, no pressure.
this is like, this is a proper garden. This
I
now
want to see
looks,
the floor, honestly, that's just how.
because I'm one of these, I just let it go, because in fact, I even saved I saved myself the embarrassment, and also saved this woman the hassle of the beard, because I was planning on keeping it to today, and then last month I just shaved it off because it was well out of control. It was growing out like here, but not so much here. And then
There's a lot of things you have to do to keep a beard. People just think growing a beard's easy, but it's not.
No,
you have
well,
to really keep it maintained.
I figured out the hard way. So people sort of started saying to me, "Oh, you need to do this, you need to do that." And I thought, no, the whole purpose of me is I don't want to do anything.
Yeah.
So.
Well, a beard's not for you then, unfortunately.
No, it wasn't for me.
But I just want to wish all the hairdressers and all the close contact today best of luck. You're doing a great job. Keep it up.
Yeah, and if you get a chance to come down and see Alana or any of the girls here at Man Grooming for Men, you're here in the Lisburn Road, but of course you have a couple of stores,
Yeah, with one on the Lisburn Road and one in Lisburn as well.
in Lisburn City. So get booked in, and hopefully we'll see a lot of beautiful looking people over the next.
Absolutely. Now I have to put some gel or product in his hair to get this fluff away.
Right. Well, we'll let Alana go back and get me finished beautiful. I'll do the Snapchatting and the Insta updates. You can see the final beautiful job. But listen, thanks for this morning, and it's an early one to be doing the Facebook Live, but if you are lucky enough to get the appointment today, we hope it goes well and that you're looking nice and beautiful afterwards. And for all these guys today, because we were just saying, weren't we, that you do feel more grateful towards jobs, professions that people would have previously taken you lot for granted, wouldn't they?
Absolutely. Well, I don't see that for myself, but me looking at, other places and other, in the bars, hospitality, even in Tesco's or up the shops, everybody's doing a fantastic job. All the staff are really, and it's been tough for staff, so honestly, really good work.
Yeah,
Great
okay.
work.
Well, listen, thanks, Alana. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you get your appointment over the weekend if you're lucky enough to get in, and we'll check in soon. Bye-bye.